Hey, guess what? I just made the best purchase ever today. Love at first sight? That was me. It felt like fate, so I bought it on the spot. Can you tell how pumped I am right now? Again? Mind telling me what exactly you bought this time? Honestly, I'm not all that interested in your shopping habits, just so you know. This time, it's a super rare limited edition bag I found in Soho. The moment I saw it, I just knew it had to be mine. I was like, I need to buy this before it sells out. A limited edition item, huh? That must have cost a fortune. Watching you blow money like that with zero planning honestly worries me. Okay, sure, it was pricey, but it's cute, so who cares? What's wrong with treating myself every now and then? Try not to go overboard with the self-treats. Do what you want, but if you keep wasting money like this, it'll come back to bite you. So get this, one of the salespeople from that brand actually recognized me the other day. They were like, "Thanks for always shopping with us." Kind of made me happy, like my shopping is finally being appreciated. So you're officially a regular now. At the rate you're going, they'll probably memorize your bank balance too. Hey, I got that inheritance, remember? I figured I should enjoy it while I can. No point in hoarding it forever, right? That's your choice, but if you just burn through it without a plan, you'll be left with nothing. Being smart about how you spend it would be a whole lot wiser. Oh, there you go again. You're always so uptight, Stella. Enjoying life matters too. Don't you ever get tired of being so cautious all the time? I'm not uptight. I'm just thinking about the future. Unlike someone who chases short-term thrills and regrets it later. Okay, yeah, the credit card bill this month was kind of terrifying. But whatever, I'll figure it out. No point stressing over every little thing. Whatever you spend, you're the one who has to pay for it. No one's going to bail you out, and the responsibility is all on you, Lisa. Jesus, I know that. Anyway, I've got a brand new rug coming next week. I even swapped out all the furniture. Total makeover. You should totally come over. I want to show off the new vibe. I appreciate the invite, but I've already got plans. I'm not really up for that kind of thing. Come on, that's no fun. You should take a break and come hang out. You need to unwind once in a while. Right now, I just want peace and quiet. Do your thing at your own pace, but I'd rather not be involved. Stella, looks like you tried to call me. That's rare. Didn't expect to hear from you. Lisa, hi there. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment? I saw a missed call on my phone yesterday. Was it something urgent? Sorry if I startled you by calling out of the blue. It was about the 1-year anniversary of your mom and dad's passing. I heard the old house was sold already, so we were thinking of hosting the event at our place this year. Wow! It's already been that long since the accident, huh? Time really does fly. Yeah, it really went by fast. So, about the memorial? Oh, you can just handle all that stuff on your end. I've got a lot going on and can't really deal with it right now. Did you start a new job or something? Of course not. As if I'd ever do something like that. I've got plenty of inheritance money. No reason to work. I'm just spending my time on things I enjoy right now. Still, even a large sum of money won't last long if you spend without a plan. Didn't you mention last time that you bought a luxury watch? I think it was something like $2,000. If you keep blowing money like that, I do worry you might struggle down the road. I still have plenty left, so it's not a problem. And it's really none of your business, is it? Don't butt into how other people live, okay? You're not helping. Still, financial stability matters. Having a solid foundation now would give you peace of mind later. Working also helps you stay independent, and it'll pay off in the long run. I'm still actively dating right now. Once I meet someone amazing and get married, I'm going to be a full-time housewife. So no, I don't need to work, and I don't plan to. Living the easy life, you know. I see. So that's how you see things. Well then, once we've set the date for the memorial, I'll reach out again with the details. Thanks in advance. Take care. Oh, Stella, wait a sec. This actually worked out perfectly. Yes? What is it? Guess where I am right now. Come on, take a guess. Want a hint? Where exactly? I'm in the Maldives. Blue skies, crystal clear water. It's like a dream. The Maldives, huh? That's a really popular resort spot, isn't it? Sounds amazing. Right? The ocean is unreal, and the villa's insane. I didn't know paradise was real until now. Glad to hear you're enjoying yourself. Hope you have fun there. Wait, that's it? You're not curious about anything else? No, not really. Wait, are you maybe a little bitter about the difference between our lifestyles? What? No, not at all. I mean, my brother only got the bare minimum from the inheritance, so I figured maybe you were feeling a little salty about that. But I was the oldest, and I stayed with our parents till the very end. I took care of the house too, at least a little, so getting more just makes sense, right? I have no complaints about the inheritance. I'm just your brother's wife, and if my husband's fine with it, that's all that matters. But you didn't stay with them to take care of them. You moved back because you couldn't afford your rent, right? So I don't really get the whole I deserved more thing. If you've got a grudge, take it up with my brother. He's the one who agreed to it. I'm not holding a grudge against anyone. It's all in the past. I've moved on. You brought it up, so I just responded. Right. It's all in the past, so let's keep getting along, okay? My brother blocked me, by the way. So now, you're pretty much the only family I can count on. I'll bring you back a souvenir and everything, so be nice to me, okay? Hey, I believe I made this clear before. Once the inheritance was settled, I said we'd keep contact to the bare minimum. The only reason I'm involved now is to prepare for your parents' one-year memorial. If it's not about that, I can't help you, and there's no need to bring me a souvenir. You don't have to be so cold. We're still family, aren't we? You say that, but it's because of everything you've done up until now. You didn't help at all with the funeral either. You barely even showed up, and you spent the inheritance like it was nothing. I honestly feel sorry for my husband. I had my own stuff going on, okay? I was busy and mentally drained. Still, wouldn't it kill you to be a little nicer to me? It might pay off someday. How so? Like, if you ever hit a rough patch down the line, maybe I'd help you out financially. And I was even thinking, maybe I'd treat you to a vacation sometime. All expenses paid, of course. No, thank you. I appreciate the thought, but I'll pass. Okay then. How about a wine bar or something fun like that? I know this super cute bartender. Total eye candy. Total stress relief. Oh, and don't worry. I won't tell your husband, promise. You don't need to involve yourself with me or my husband anymore. We won't be getting any closer than we already are. Wow, you really are just like my brother. So stiff. Not a fun bone in your body. Fine then, but if you ever hit rock bottom and come crying to me, don't expect me to care. Got it? Hey, Stella. How have you been lately? Got a minute? What's this about all of a sudden? More importantly, how are you doing? Still as stiff as ever, huh? Whatever. Stella, it's been a while. I just needed someone to talk to. That's why I called. What is it? If it's got nothing to do with your parents, I'm not interested. No, it is about them, I swear. It's not some weird favor or anything. Really? I honestly thought you were done showing up in our lives. Well, you know how I inherited most of Mom and Dad's estate? I kind of wanted to talk to you about that. Okay. About that inheritance? The truth is, it's pretty much all gone. I didn't even realize it until now, and honestly, I'm kind of freaking out. What? I thought it was a huge amount. Like, close to $1 million, wasn't it? Yeah, kind of. But I got carried away and blew a lot of it on travel and stuff. It disappeared way faster than I expected. I was shocked. That's not exactly something to laugh about. It hasn't even been that long since your parents passed. Well, what's done is done. No point crying over it. The money's not coming back. So what you wanted to talk about was just to let me know you burned through your inheritance? I mean, yeah, basically. But I kind of wanted your advice too. Then I'm afraid I can't help you. This has nothing to do with us, and honestly, you brought it on yourself. You'll have to take responsibility and figure it out on your own. Come on, Stella. Don't be so cold. You could at least give me some advice or something. That one's easy. Stop wasting money and get a job. That's the only real solution here. But, come on. Getting a job now? I don't think I can do that. I've gotten way too used to not working. Ever since I moved back into my parents' house, I've just been lounging around every day. It's been ages since I had a real job. And? I was wondering, could you maybe send me a little money each month? Things are getting really tight. The rent on my high-rise is way more than I thought. At this rate, I'm drowning. I can barely cover rent, let alone anything else. Honestly, if this keeps up, I might go under real soon. In that case, I think the first thing you need to do is move. Cutting back on a lifestyle you can't afford is the obvious first step. There's no way we can send you money. We don't have that kind of room in our budget, and we're not that kind of family. But I gave you at least a little piece of the inheritance back then. You could show some gratitude, you know. That's not how it went. What my husband received was the bare legal minimum he was entitled to. It wasn't a gift from you. You and your husband are probably the type who saves steadily, right? So what's the harm in lending me just a little? I'll double down on dating and find someone amazing to turn my life around. But haven't you been saying that for years now? I know you've been trying to meet someone for a while. Well, I just hadn't found anyone on my level yet. But I'm thinking maybe I'll lower the bar just a little. No one's going to lend you money based on some vague hope like that. And it's weird to assume from the start that someone else will fix things for you. If you're really out of money, you need to earn it yourself. That's just how it works. Come on! I'm asking for help because I can't work. No, you just don't want to work. That's different. Anyway, my husband and I have no intention of staying in touch with you. Even if you ask for help, we're not going to say yes. There's nothing we can do, and please, don't contact us again. Excuse me? Is that how you talk to your older sister-in-law? I'm seriously struggling here. This isn't a joke. My life is actually falling apart. Doesn't matter if you're family or not. You're the one who blew through the money. Why should we be the ones cleaning up the mess? It's completely unfair. My brother and I are blood. We grew up together. He's my one and only sibling. You're just someone who married into the family. You may call yourself family, but you're basically an outsider. And yet, my husband, your brother, clearly told you he only wants minimal contact with you. You should be grateful we even invited you to the memorial. Honestly, most people would have cut ties by now. Stella, please, I'm begging you just this once. I know I messed up, I admit it. I blew through the money and I regret it. Even if you apologize, it doesn't change anything. Because I had nothing to do with that. Honestly, there's nothing I can do. I've been pleading for help so many times. Why won't you help me? Do you even care what happens to me? I might end up homeless, you know? You need to take a long, hard look at the choices you made. They're the reason you're in this situation now. The only thing I can offer is a dose of reality. Whether or not to help you, that's a different matter entirely. Lisa, what do you think you're doing? Why are you doing this? This is seriously causing problems for us. Oh, Stella, what's all the fuss about now? Lisa, cut it out. You left trash all over our front yard again today, didn't you? Harassing us like this isn't going to get you any money. I have no idea what you're talking about. Denying it won't help. We caught it on the security camera. What? You had a camera set up? Yes. The harassment's been going on for a while now. Fine. I'll stop, okay? Besides, I've finally come up with a plan for how I'm going to live from now on. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Starting next month, I've decided I'm moving into your house. Can't believe it took me this long to think of it. So obvious, right? Excuse me? You're moving into our house? You can't just decide that on your own. That's not happening. Doesn't matter if you agree. Once I move in, it's a done deal. You two live in a big old house, just the two of you. One more person won't kill you. Absolutely not. I'm serious. Don't you dare. Too late. I've already made up my mind. I don't care if you've decided. You're not coming in. We won't let you in, even if you show up. Then I'll deal with that when the time comes. I'll just make a scene out front until you let me in. Or sneak in while you're not home. One way or another, I'm living there. You really are unbelievable. My husband wants nothing to do with you anymore. And I feel exactly the same. We won't be inviting you to any future memorials either. We're cutting all ties with you. You can't just cut family like that. Even if that's true, we'll live our lives avoiding you as much as possible. Well, I know your address, so I'm moving in no matter what. Make sure there's a room ready just for me, okay? Clean it top to bottom. No dust anywhere. One way or another, I'm living with you guys. Got it? Stella, your shift's not over yet? Huh? Where did that come from? I need a tiny favor. A favor? Since you're already out after work, can you swing by 7-Eleven and grab me some ice cream? What? I know your schedule. You're always working around this time, right? Yes, that's true. But that doesn't mean I'm obligated to buy you ice cream. Wait, hold up. Don't tell me you forgot. You do remember what today is, right? Today's the day I move in. I told you, didn't I? Yeah, I vaguely remember hearing something like that. But so what? I mean, come on. It's my move-in day. And you seriously left the house locked? That's just cruel. I've told you over and over, we never agreed to live with you. Too bad. It's already done. Looks like I outplayed you. I broke the window open and brought in all my stuff. One way or another, I'm living here. I'm dead serious. Wait, did you actually break the window? Yeah, I just smashed the window and climbed right in. The front door was way too tough to open, so I didn't have a choice. What are you even doing? That's not your house. Huh? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. We moved out. We don't live there anymore. Wait, hold on. What? But there's still furniture and appliances and everything inside. That all belongs to the new tenants. We'd already decided to move when we last spoke with you. No way! Seriously? You're telling me this place actually belongs to someone else now? That's right, which means you just broke into a stranger's home. And breaking a window? That's a literal crime. Wow! Hang on a second. Why didn't you tell me you were moving? Because no one with common sense would go out of their way to share that with you. In fact, we went out of our way to make sure you didn't find out. Are you kidding me? Just come back here right now. Not happening. There's absolutely no reason for us to return. Then what the hell am I supposed to do? I already moved all my stuff in. The movers are long gone, and I can't carry this stuff by myself. How am I even supposed to get out of here? When the actual homeowner comes back, apologize properly and leave the premises immediately. If I do that, they'll know it was all me. What if they call the cops? You can't get away from this, no way. You need to apologize and pay for the damages. Damages? Isn't that a little extreme? You just said you broke the window and forced your way in. That's legally destruction of property and trespassing. This isn't something you can brush off as a misunderstanding. If you thought you'd get off easy, you were way off. But I seriously thought no one lived here. That doesn't matter at all to the actual owner. Breaking into a locked house that's not yours is beyond outrageous. After doing all this and still not showing a shred of remorse, you're unbelievable. I told you I was moving in. You guys are the ones who ignored me and moved out without saying anything. Can you stop trying to shift the blame? We told you multiple times, clearly, that we couldn't live with you. We also said we were cutting all ties with you. Still, I never thought you'd actually abandon me like this. After everything you put us through, thinking we'd still help you is honestly insane. You let your parents take care of you your whole life, but you did nothing when it came to their funeral. I didn't know how any of that stuff worked. And you hoarded almost all the inheritance. You lived however you wanted when you had money, but now you want help just because you ran out? That's way too convenient. Stella, I'm sorry, but I really do want to get my act together now. I'll even start applying for jobs. You mean land a rich husband, right? That's not what job hunting means. You're honestly just pathetic. I'll get a real job, okay? Dating didn't work. There's no one decent out there. I'm unemployed, broke, and honestly not that young anymore. They even told me there's hardly anyone left to introduce me to. Well, I'm glad you're finally facing reality, even just a little. Now start working for real and learn to stand on your own. But until then, just support me a little. I promise I'll do my best. You've had more than enough chances already. You wasted every one of them, and that's on you. Even your parents warned you over and over. I never thought they'd pass away so soon. Even when you got the inheritance, you had a chance to start over. I didn't think I'd blow through it so fast. Please, Stella, I swear I'll change. Just help me. Where are you and my brother living now? I'm not telling you, and even if you find out, we won't let you in. Cutting ties means exactly that, and we'll be blocking your number now too. I get that it won't be easy for you to track us down now. Stella, wait! I'm sorry for everything. The funeral, the inheritance. I'm truly sorry. To my husband, you're already part of the past. An apology won't change how he feels. Even if you ask for help, we won't be there. How you live from now on is up to you. We're done being involved. After that, Lisa was arrested on the spot after the homeowner called the police. From what I heard, she was ordered to pay a hefty amount for the broken window and damages related to the trespassing. She managed to cover it using what little was left of her parents' inheritance and by selling off the luxury brand items she had collected over the years, according to the real estate company. We don't know where or how she's living now, but since we haven't received any contact from the police or public offices, she's probably managing to survive somehow. Even if a government agency were to ask us in the future if we could support her, we'd refuse without hesitation. She spent her life leaning on others. Now she needs to stand on her own and face the consequences of that life. My husband and I used his legal share of the inheritance to move into a secure condo with auto-lock entry. Even if she finds out where we live, she won't be able to get in so easily again. Given the structure of the place, breaking in through a window isn't even possible. After my husband's parents passed, we kept in touch with Lisa only for formal things like memorials. But after this, we've realized there's no point in showing her kindness anymore. From now on, my husband and I will live quietly within our means, without wasting money, carefully and responsibly. We plan to live purposefully and avoid ending up like Lisa.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.